Hey, it's Helen and Ellen with Lana's second vlog. Lana was lightly started over the summer and spent the fall turned out until Helen started riding again. She came back and was restarted in December.
In the last 6 weeks, Lana's work has focused on confident, steady strength building, doing the best we can to work around winter weather and our farm, which is currently under construction. In addition to hacking and trail riding, we have continued working Lana from the ground. This day that we're showing here was a particularly hectic day with the erection of the covered arena adjacent to the field we've been riding in, so we decided to let the jumps focus Lana. I like lunging horses over fences because they sort out their footwork for themselves without having to compensate for a rider's weight. I think it encourages them to look for the jumps on their own and gives them confidence through that independence. For Lana, who loves jumping, it can be an easy way to improve her attention span when there is other commotion drawing focus. I was happy with Lana's progress on this day because she was relaxed and willing, jumping a variety of fillers. I focused on rewarding her positive efforts and trying not to drill her. I would like to go introduce some of the cross-country footwork and bravery questions, like the ditches, banks, and water, on the lunge line as well, but unfortunately the plentiful rain that Aiken has been enjoying lately hasn't accommodated this so far.
We did not get a lot of footage, but Lana did make a trip to the Vista this month and hacked confidently around the different obstacles. Even though Lana has already shipped to future event horse outings, we make efforts to continue getting the young horses on and off trailers and traveling to new places with confidence, so that when they go to horse shows, the trailering aspect is not a stress, since they have a history of going on their early undersaddle outings as hacks and trips to Hitchcock Woods, generally with a group.
While we look forward to continuing to develop Lana and her young horse career, our breeding program could use the resources of selling her, so she has remained on the market during this time. This clip is actually me showing Lana for sale one day. She hasn't had much under saddle jumping, but we just decided it would be fine to go ahead and pop some of the smaller stuff set up in the field. I was really impressed with Lana's willingness and how straightforward she was to ride. Because her canter is so naturally balanced, I found the distances to the jump rather easy, even though Lana's very green. I think this is maybe her second time ever jumping with a rider on her back. As with most jumping young horses, I just was trying to focus on letting her maintain a rhythm to the fence, letting the jump come to her wherever it landed in her step, and trying to keep her straight both on the approach and the backside. I was really impressed with how relaxed Lana was and how willing she was just to go to new fences she'd never seen. Our next outing that we planned for Lana was to Black Forest. We chose this for a couple different reasons. One, we kind of wanted Shauna Harding's guidance on some of the issues that we've had with Lana in the contact. I think because Lana was started this summer by less experienced riders who we asked to just stay out of her mouth, we've had a little bit of an issue with resistance now that we're asking her to accept the hand. It was great to go to Shauna and get a little bit of reassurance in just continuing to ask even as she protested. You can see in this video that it was a pretty quick discussion and Lana rapidly realized that the easiest thing was just to soften and start to lift in her top line. We were really happy with the experience that she got, going into the indoor, being in a dressage arena with boundaries for the first time since we've been out of a ring at our own farm, and getting to see mirrors. I was super pleased with Lana's progression. Then you can see where the strength comes that she's developed more from the flat work in this next video, as she just has a little bit better balance and a little better step underneath herself. This was another just light jump school. It's actually the next time she jumped after the previous jumping video, working on her being a little bit more obedient in the transitions, starting to focus a little bit better, and me remembering how to stay still as I continue to relearn how to ride after having a baby.
It's been lovely to watch Lana's emotional progress through all of her rides. She has really risen to the occasion, getting ridden up in a field next to the road. The weather recently has been absolutely windy and rainy and dreadful and cold, and she comes out and goes to work every time it comes to be. That is her job. The construction isn't visible in any of these videos because it's directly behind the videographer, but the indoor ring has been getting built through this entire time, and we're looking forward to settling into a more routine training program for our next vlog coming up next month.